Hi everyone, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. This is the course syllabus for Beginning Algebra Summer School. The link to this document is provided on Blackboard. I don't intend to print copies for everyone because I want to save paper, but you are welcome to print a copy for yourself if you so desire. Most of the information in the syllabus is pretty self-explanatory. Here's the grade breakdown. These are the required class materials. The Math Excel for School account, if at all possible, it would be really beneficial for you to already have purchased a Math Excel for School account before the first day of class. If it's just not possible, if you get on their website and you're confused, you have some trouble, that's totally fine, there's no problem. It just means you won't be able to start your homework in class on the first day of class because all of your homework assignments will be on this program. In order to purchase a Math Excel for School account, here's what you want to do. Go to mathexcelforschool.com. Make sure you go to mathexcelforschool.com and not mathexcel.com. If you go to mathexcel.com, you get a website that looks like this. These are two completely different websites. I don't know why they have two websites with such similar names, but just make sure you purchase an account through the correct one. Once you go to this website, go to Contact Us and then go down to Purchase. Then you're going to want to scroll all the way down to Individual Student Purchase with a Credit Card. Click on Purchase Online for $25 and then just follow the instructions to create a new account. A Math Excel for School account costs $25 and will last a full year, which means you will not have to purchase a new account when you start Algebra 1 in the fall. You will be able to use this account in the summer and through next school year. You won't have to purchase another account until next school year. On the first day of class, once you have a Math Excel for School account, I will provide you with a class code. I will also provide you with a math notebook, which you will use to take notes. You're going to need a basic calculator for this class, one that is not on your phone or your computer. You'll need a pen or pencil, whichever one you want to bring is fine, and then you'll need paper or a notebook of some kind. You'll need to have these things with you every day in class. If any of these purchases are a financial burden, please let me know and I will find another way to provide these materials for you. Excuse me. Okay, down here we have the course topics that I intend to cover this summer, and here we have the important details of each of the grading categories. Exams make up 25% of your overall grade and will be completed on Math Excel for School. You will have 2 exams each semester, a midterm and a final, each worth 12.5%. Both exams will be cumulative. The midterm exam will cover everything we learned during the first half of the semester, or the first week and a half, and the final exam will cover everything we learned during the entire semester, or the first 3 weeks. You will not be allowed to use your notes, and you will not have access to any of the help buttons on Math Excel. I'll show you what those look like in a second. You will, however, be allowed to use a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, both sides, anything you want to write on it. There will be no retakes for these exams. You will be given a study plan that is designed to help prepare you for these exams, to help you study. The midterm study plan will become available to you on the first day of class, so you'll have the entire first week and a half to work on that little by little. And the final study plan will become available to you immediately after the midterm. All right, homework makes up 20% of your grade. As you know, we will be covering an entire year of beginning algebra in only 6 weeks. That means we're going to be moving at a pretty aggressive pace. We're going to be covering approximately 3 days worth of material every day in class. So during the first semester, you will have 3 homework assignments each class. And during the second semester, I'm going to reduce that to 2 homework assignments each class. Each homework assignment is 20 to 25 problems. These homework assignments will all be on Math Excel for School. You are strongly encouraged to show your work for each problem on a separate sheet of paper because you will be allowed to use those your separate sheets of paper when you take your daily quizzes. I'll talk more about that when I get down to the daily quizzes. But let me show you what a Math Excel homework assignment looks like. Okay, A Math Excel homework assignment looks something like this. This is actually your first homework assignment of the summer. You'll have access to this as soon as I give you the class code on the first day of class. If you struggle with a problem, you have these little help buttons on the right side to help you out. Probably the help button that students use most frequently is the View an Example. So if you're having trouble with this problem, if you click View an Example, Math Excel will give you a similar problem and walk you through the steps explaining the reasoning behind each step. And then after that, hopefully, you'll be able to do the problem that they're giving you. Sometimes, let's see here, this problem doesn't have one, but sometimes other problems do. There we go. Sometimes there's a video available. And if you open this up,
let's take and write the following.
There we go. I'm not going to make you sit through that whole thing, but basically there's a video of a person doing the problem for you. Let's see what else here. If you click on textbook, it will take you to the ebook version of this material. It'll actually take you to the exact section that covers the material that this problem is going over. So in this case, fractions, and so on. Let's see here. So ask my instructor, this is preview mode, but when you guys do it, if you click on this, it will send me an email of the exact problem that you're working on. One of the coolest features about Math Excel is that it actually gives every student a slightly different homework assignment. So even though you have 35 over 40 for this problem, someone else might have, I don't know, 75 over 80, or 12 over 15, or some other fraction that is, the process to solving it is the same, but the numbers are different. So what this does is it sends me a copy of your problem. You can ask me a question and I can email you some help if you're having trouble when you're at home. You can also print this problem if you need to. And if none of that helps, you can click on Help Me Solve This. Help Me Solve This will help you solve the problem that you're on, the exact same problem. And it will walk you through all the steps. Once it does that, though, you'll notice that the problem will change. And so you will have to end up solving a different problem on your own. Now, let's just see what happens here if I get the problem wrong multiple times. It'll usually give you hints if you're getting it wrong. And most problems will give you 3 chances. Multiple choice problems and other problems, they will sometimes only give you 1 or 2 chances, but most problems will give you 3 chances to get it right. Okay, so, oh, bummer, I didn't get it right. If you don't get it right, you can click on Similar Question. And what it will do is it will give you another problem of the same type, and you can try this one. Yay! Okay, so you can actually do each problem over and over and over again until you get them all right. There's no limit on how many times you can try each problem. And each time it will give you, Math Excel will give you immediate feedback on whether or not you got that problem correct. So you won't have to wait for me to grade your homework and give it back to you. You will know right away if you're doing these problems correctly. Okay, back to the syllabus. I already talked a little bit about the study plans. There will be a study plan for the midterm exam and a study plan for the final exam each semester. The study plans are made up of mastery points. Let me show you what those look like. Okay, let me see if I can move this over. Give me just a sec. There we go. I just had to reset on my screen. Okay, my screen on Math Excel will look a little bit different from yours, but your screen will have these buttons available to you. If you click on Study Plan, you're going to come to a page that looks something like this. So let me look at the Fall Midterm Study Plan. This is your study plan for the midterm exam that will be on June 27th. When we are about to take an exam, the study plan will divide all your previous homework problems into categories by skill, so that you can easily identify which skills you need to work on. Within each mastery point, you can practice indefinitely. Yep. There we go. You can practice indefinitely. But the practice problems don't count towards your score. The only thing that counts towards your score is the quiz me's. The quiz me's are shown here. Once you feel proficient in a particular skill, you can click on Quiz Me, and it will give you 3 problems on that topic without the help buttons. Let me show you. There we go. You must get for some reason it's not showing the whole problem, but you get the idea. For some reason, my screen keeps going back and forth. It's all right. You must get 2 out of 3 of the problems correct in order to earn each mastery point. Your study plan grade is based on how many mastery points you earn. For example, if a particular study plan has 10 mastery points and you master 9 of them, then you will have a 90% on that study plan. If you don't get 2 out of 3 correct on a particular try, MathXL will require that you practice at least 1 problem before you attempt the Quiz Me again. Once you practice 1 problem and get it correct, the Quiz Me button will reappear and you can try again. Okay, but once you master a skill, you will earn that point and this topic will disappear from your list of objectives. It will still appear at the bottom, so if you want to continue to practice, you can, but once you master this, that part of your study plan will be complete, grade-wise. All right, let's go down to daily quizzes. Daily quizzes make up 40% of your grade, and these will be administered pretty much every day in class. We will typically open class with homework questions, and then somewhere around 8:30, you will take a quiz on the previous night's homework. You will be allowed to use any handwritten homework from the previous night's homework. This is to encourage you to actually show your work on each problem in a way that's organized so that you can find it when you need to study later. At the end of each semester, we will have a cumulative project where you will be challenged to apply many of the concepts you learned that semester to a real-world scenario. First semester, we will be designing and racing CO2 dragsters. Second semester, we will be creating art projects using linear equations through a program called Desmos. I've also listed the SAT standards and the ACT standards that we will be covering in this class if you're interested to know those. All right, let's go down here. The whole thing isn't showing up on my screen, but if you click on the link, you'll be able to see the entire schedule. This is a tentative class schedule for the summer. Usually our class will go something like this. We'll spend about 30 minutes going over homework questions, about 30 minutes taking your daily quiz, about an hour or so taking notes, then we'll take a break. And then when we come back, we'll practice what we learned through some kind of group activity, and then you'll have the last 30 minutes of class to start your homework. Throughout the schedule, quizzes are highlighted in yellow, exams are highlighted in green, and I've also shown you what sections each exam will cover, and then assignment due dates are highlighted in blue. I would like to emphasize that this schedule is tentative. Things are likely to change throughout the course, but I will communicate any changes to you in class, and I will keep Blackbaud updated with these changes. Speaking of Blackbaud, Blackbaud is a new program that OLP is adopting this year to replace Jupyter. I admit that I'm still getting used to all the new features Blackbaud has to offer. I hope you will all be patient with me as I figure things out. If you ever see a mistake in the schedule or in your grade, please email me right away. I'm still new to this program and there's a lot that I'm still figuring out. This is the bulletin board. Once I finish this video, I intend to post it here. I'm actually not sure what it will look like once I post it there. Here is the syllabus, the link to the syllabus that I was talking about. This is the tutoring schedule. So I intend to offer tutoring before school every day from 7:30 to 8 a.m., during the break every day, and then after school on Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 12 to 12:30. If you ever really need to come in for tutoring and you can't make these times, let me know and I'll see what I can do to accommodate you. Here is the notebook. Once again, I will provide you with a notebook on the first day of class. However, if you lose your copy, you will be responsible for printing up another one on your own. Here is the link to MathXL. And this is the syllabus agreement and questionnaire. All right, hold on a sec. And that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, you are welcome to email me, or if you prefer, just wait for the first day of class. I would appreciate it if you would take a few minutes to fill out this questionnaire whenever you get a chance. The link is provided in the email that I sent this through, and it's also on Blackboard. Oops, gosh, the centering of this thing. Sorry, it's also on the sidebar of the Blackboard bulletin board. And that's it. I'm so excited to meet all of you and work with you throughout summer school. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you on Monday.